What's up? Welcome back to another video, and today we're gonna see the deserved downfall of Prime. So let's just get into it.
Built on hype and virality and nothing else. Well, in most cases, it turns out like Prime, which went from making $1.2 billion in its first 2 years, having an entire black market category of its own, where it was resold at outrageously inflated prices, to becoming one of the fastest falling.
See, that's just crazy. I mean, really, Prime was just popular for a few days, and then it just fell off once people really just forgot about it, and other stuff popped up in the world. Like, it just, wasn't really, it was just like a filler meme, while there's no other real memes going on.
Brands in the entire food and drink industry, and even getting banned in several countries including New Zealand and Australia, all because its creators Logan Paul and KSI wanted to take a shortcut to success, and ended up neglecting the one thing that could have maintained Prime's relevance: its quality. A decision that has caused Prime to be linked with causing anxiety, digestive issues, and even heart problems in.
See, that's just not good at all. Obviously, anxiety and all those other stuff, obviously not good. But also, yeah, Prime, most, my bad, most Prime was good and all, but really there's one good one that you would try and you would even really drink, and all the other ones just wouldn't really taste good to you. That's mainly just for me though. I don't know if that's true overall, but and I think mainly just Prime got popular because of the two main people, Logan Paul and KSI. If it wasn't really for those two, I don't think Prime would be as popular as it is.
Children. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be diving into the brutal and sudden downfall of Prime.
This is the deserved downfall of Prime. Just to know who created that. Let's get back into it.
Logan and KSI were able to turn it into a status symbol among children and teens, why its sales plummeted after just 2 years, what happened when its potentially harmful ingredients started getting exposed, and how that led to Prime getting hit with a number of massive lawsuits back to back. But you know what will stop me from suing you right now? Subscribing. So hit that subscribe button and let's get on with the video.
You guys should hit the subscribe button.
To understand just how big Prime's launch was, it's important to remember that this wasn't just any influencer collab. It was Logan Paul and KSI, two YouTubers who had spent years as fierce rivals. Leading up to early 2022, they'd already faced off twice in the boxing ring, and their rivalry was what kickstarted the influencer boxing scene. So when Logan teased an announcement on January 4th, 2022, fans naturally assumed that it was promoting a third and final fight between the two. However, when the day arrived, both of them shocked their audiences by embracing, and then announcing that they had come together to form a business partnership.
And we're coming together, yes, to announce possibly the biggest business we'll ever build.
We have created our own drink company. Yes!
See, that's just the main reason why it got so popular. Because those two just created. If just a random company just brought up and made Prime, it would not be as popular as it is today. I mean, it's not really popular at all as it. Okay, it's not really as popular as it is today as it was as it came out. But people were collecting it. It was not even on shelves, hard to find, and reselling. That's just crazy. It's just a liquid. I mean, I could say the same for every other drink, energy drink, and all the other types of drinks that people collect. But the main reason people collected these are just because two popular influencers just got together. Same with Lunchly. Just 2 or 3 main people. Not me. 3 influencers that are popular got together and made something. Like, it's not really like something too big.
Prime hydration.
The sheer unexpected nature of this announcement made the live stream go viral, allowing it to get 540,000 concurrent viewers at one point. However, there were still plenty of doubts that it
There
could
was that many people. I must be like under a rock because I didn't even see that video before. I might have saw it once like a while ago, but I don't even remember it.
To succeed, Prime was going to be up against some of the most iconic hydration drinks in the world, like Gatorade, Powerade, and Body Armor. So it would have to bring something unique to the
Yeah, like, and then I even find nowhere close. And maybe like some people pick it over some of those, but like in my opinion, Prime is nowhere near Gatorade. Nowhere near.
table to be able to compete. And as it turned out, Prime did have something none of the others did: hype, virality, and an impressionable audience. The bottle itself looked like a giant advert for YouTube, with its all caps YouTube style text and bright colors,
Yeah, the bright
specifically
colors.
designed to appeal
Especially
to
like
the
the red,
demographic that
white,
both
and blue
Logan
one.
and KSI
I was like probably the
had
most
built their
popular
career on, the
regular
12
one.
to 20-year-olds, enabling them to play to their strengths. And the results spoke for themselves, because just hours after the live stream, Logan announced on Twitter that the first drop had been sold out entirely. For the rest of January, that same pattern continued, with Logan and KSI adopting
So,
a
like, yeah.
Supreme-esque approach to selling Prime, unveiling special limited time drops.
Yeah, like, I was like driving, like I was like on the road. I saw like a Prime truck. I don't know. It was just like crazy. It was like a while ago, but yeah.
Were only available through Prime's official website, all while driving up the hype even more with consecutive Instagram posts from Logan in particular that ended up going viral. The first was this post on January 19, where Logan could be seen feeding Prime to his friend Johnny DeJulius before he fell out of a helicopter for a base jump.
He didn't get. Did he even get any? Did he even get any? That, oh crap, whoops. That did not. He probably got like, what the heck? He probably just got like a little bit of it. I mean, yeah, it's
The
cool.
very
but-
next day, Logan also posted a video to his YouTube channel titled KSI and Logan Paul Go Undercover at Walmart, where both of them revealed that Prime had been released in 4,500 Walmart stores across the United States.
When did they do that?
4,000, where both of
Oh. So that was like the same year. I guess, yeah, it was the same year that it came out, that they got it in stores. That's crazy.
revealed that Prime had been released in
Like, some people don't, some people make products, and they still have been doing it for like years and years and years, and they're not probably close to doing and getting it into a Walmart. And people probably buy a lot of the products, whatever, and yeah, they probably still not gonna be able to get into Walmart.
4,500 Walmart stores across the United States.
To celebrate Prime Hydration being released in 4,500 Walmarts across America,
We are on the cover.
Yeah, wait, is that what I? No, that's not what I said.
After successfully building hype on both YouTube and Instagram, Logan took to promoting on TikTok as well, posting a video of him being stranded on a desert island with a fake beard and orange tan. This alone ended up getting over 10 million views. KSI had his own marketing machine. Not only did he constantly feature Prime on his own channel, but it also became a regular part of his friends, Mini Minter and W2S's channel, both of whom managed to get over 4.5 million views on their respective videos promoting Prime. However,
I mean, Prime's good and all, but I'd really rather drink Gatorade. Like, Prime is just the popularity of it. People were like, so like, Prime is so good on TikTok. And then, like, I tried it and I was like, it was alright. it wasn't the best thing ever.
But as successful as these marketing stunts were, the real masterclass came in how Prime was distributed. Because while Prime already had insane demand, they didn't try to meet it right away. Instead, they kept supply intentionally tight, creating artificial scarcity, turning Prime into something that felt exclusive and not just another drink. During its online-only phase, the limited availability of Prime kept fans rushing to buy bottles immediately as they became available, and even encouraged resale at absurdly high prices that kept the hype.
Collecting it like it's gold or something, liquid gold. Straight up just something like, I get like some special editions that you can get for like a day, but not like regular Prime bottles. I also get like buying the Prime when it was like, oh, you could get so much money, whatever, that one Glowberry thing. Like if you could win it, I get like if people bought it for that. But like this is like normal. Oh, I see Prime. I'm not gonna get no Prime. Now I'll look over and I'll look at Gatorade. You know, I'll probably grab some Gatorade.
Hype train going, forcing even KSI to step in and
I'm a Prime hater if you can't tell.
to ask people to stop.
Brother, my man is selling one and the current bid is 16 quid. What? This is wild. 500
It is
pounds
wild.
for what? Two? 500 pounds for two of the limited edition. Brother! Nah, this is stupid.
Even when they
You know it's bad when even the person that made Prime thinks it's dumb.
shifted to selling through big retailers in the US like Walmart, Target, and GNC, the stock provided was kept intentionally low, so it sold out quicker, resulting in several people not being able to find Prime in their local stores, highlighted by this comment on one of Logan's posts that reads, "Why is it that the stores where I live in Kentucky having such a hard time getting Prime? I absolutely love it, but I can't find it anywhere."
Oh, love
The same
it. That's
happened when
crazy.
Prime was first released
It's
in
not
the
that
UK
good.
with big supermarkets like ASDA and Aldi, which led to even the mainstream news picking up on the insane buying frenzy, highlighting the insanely long queues of fans waiting to get their hands on a bottle. This also triggered the creation of an entire black market category for Prime, with scalpers
Insane.
reselling bottles at insanely inflated prices, resulting in Logan and KSI having to work with retailers to implement strict rules for Prime shoppers, which naturally drove up demand even more. And then came the special flavors, like
Yeah.
KSI's The Nightmare and Glowberry. These
See,
flavors
that's what I'm talking about. That, like, I bought it. It's alright. Way rather get the other version. It's like the original. Not worth, like, all the hype. Like, oh my god, Glowberry. Glowberry. It's okay. Prime's mid.
were only made available on special occasions for a limited time.
Special occasion when you see, like, a whole crate in a store. Like, I was just walking in a store, and I just seen, like, 4 crates of Glowberry Prime on just a random occasion. Then the next day, or like the next week, Glowberry Prime. I never seen this one. I only really ever seen Glowberry. But the KSI one looks cool. But the Glowberries are alright.
And ended up selling out even faster than the original flavors. All these hype tactics turned Prime from just another hydration beverage to a status symbol among teens and young adults, many of whom actually decorated their own rooms with empty bottles as proud members of the Prime
Oh my
community.
god. Oh my god, I got the original red flavor that's being sold at Walmart. Oh my god. I got the red, white, and blue flavor, whatever it's called. Oh my god.
Thus, thanks to its incredible popularity in 2022,
That
Prime
was
able to generate
2022? Does not feel that long ago.
$250 million in revenue across both the US
Maybe
and
like
the
a
UK,
year ago?
while in 2023 they managed to top even that by generating a whopping $1.2 billion in
Oh, $1.2 billion out of Prime. 1.2 million, not even million, $1 billion. That's crazy. billion
sales
dollars.
alone. There was no doubt that the launch had been incredibly successful, and now that Prime had gained a solid foothold in the very competitive beverage market, it was time to go all in, and that meant high-profile sponsorships. It started with Prime sponsoring football clubs like Arsenal and FC Barcelona, while also recruiting stars like Erling Haaland as brand ambassadors. However, their biggest move had to be when they
See, like, I don't see no Gatorade beans. Maybe I'm just not seeing it, but I don't really think I see Gatorade with, like, soccer. Yeah, soccer, not football. I don't really see a Gatorade with soccer, which it should be, because it's way superior than Prime. But, you know, it is what it is.
became the official sports drink for both the UFC and
WWE. I mean, I get he's in it. Cool. And also, like, UFC matches. Prime inside a UFC matches ring, Hexagon. Yeah. And, like, Prime on the WWE for, like, Prime, next Prime. If it, like, had to be as popular as it is, it's probably gonna be Prime in the middle of an NFL field. Like, it's...
specifically.
Oh, is this with... like, Speed? Oh, yeah. Wasn't that, like, Speed inside the Prime thing? And he got, like... And he hurt himself.
Even KSI got into the act, taking an RKO from Randy Orton in a segment that went viral. The
WWE is, like, so... Like I used to not be able to tell that it's fake when I was, like a few, like, 5 years ago. But now, like, every time I see a WWE thing, like a clip, like, oh my god. Like, they just be, like, standing there when it's that easy to get out of move. Just standing there, like, oh no. Please don't hit me again. Oh no. And then they just get KO'd. Like, yeah.
These big moves indicated just how confident KSI and Logan were in their brand, leading to them even establishing a contract with major bottle manufacturing brands like Refresco to satisfy the consistent demand that they were expecting for the next few years. In fact, Logan even mentioned on his Impulsive podcast that he was expecting either Pepsi or Coca-Cola to buy him out.
Did I just hear what I think I just said?
On his Impulsive podcast that he was expecting either Pepsi or Coca-Cola to buy him.
Pepsi or Coca-Cola to buy Prime off of him. That's a lot of pride. That's crazy. Pepsi or Coke buying Prime. Okay.
Inshallah, things go the right way. We're headed one direction, and that direction is to become the legacy brand that will be taking a massive chunk of the market.
This boy got knocked out.
Which would bring him within touching distance of his goal to become a billionaire.
When do you guys just say fuck it and just...
The honest answer? When we both hit that B.
I'm out this bitch when I hit that B.
I'm out.
And you're gonna see it unhinged, unfiltered.
Yeah. However, before Logan or KSI could actually savor their success, Prime stock started going down just as quickly as it came up. And it was all because of one major factor that both of them had chosen to ignore: the poor quality of the drink itself.
Wow, because it tastes absolutely terrible. Never expected that people get rid of that. Is the popularity of the drink. Let me get it to better.
But what's often a key
get rid of the popularity of the drink. Oh my god. This drink is popular, but it tastes absolutely terrible. That's crazy.
Factor in business downfalls is accounting, which can be solved with Odoo. Ended up being exposed even harder once Prime started making it into the mainstream, with several high-profile celebrities like Gordon Ramsay publicly rejecting the drink.
Give it a review.
Prime, okay, so
smells a bit high. What is that flavour you got there?
Tropical punch, it says.
Oh, Jesus.
Loosely. You've just come from the Maldives.
No,
How
it's
tropical
it's
is
like
that?
swallowing perfume.
This guy, that he gets it. Tastes terrible.
What is that?
Even some popular streamers that decided to taste it on stream gave it horrible reviews, calling out its awful, overly sugary and chemically taste. People like XQC.
I tried Prime unbiased, okay? Unbiased at all. And I hated all of them. None of them taste like the taste that it says on it. Not even close to it. It feels like it's like a non-tasting whatever.
You know, it was crazy. Like, I saw people comparing Gatorade and Prime, saying like, oh yeah, Gatorade is going to... Prime's going to be superior to Gatorade. At least, like, I saw a few videos on TikTok about that. Wasn't, like, too big of a thing. But, yeah, that's crazy. There's no way. Gatorade being as popular as it is, not getting taken down by no Prime.
To taste. And the one that's like more daring in intensity is like the green one. Dude, we almost puked in the locker room.
Aiden Ross.
I don't get paid at all from Prime. I need to be. Huh. Yeah, they don't need to pay me. This is called Sour Flare. These are the same ones. Oh, there's two. Which one do you guys want me to try?
See, the only one that looked cool to me was the yellow and pink one. But now since I've seen that KSI one, that one looks cool. It probably doesn't taste good, but it looks cool. You know, from Prime, that's all that really matters.
Horrible. Horrible.
For real.
Speed.
This is the new hydration Prime drink. It's supposed to be sour.
You know, if Speed says it's terrible, it's terrible. If Speed says it's not good, it's not good.
Let's give it a little taste, you know what I'm saying?
And Kai Cenat.
Prime lemonade! I'll keep it 100 with y'all. I drink lemonade almost every single day. I have pink lemonade on my desk. I am a lemonade guy.
Pink lemonade is really good. Pink lemonade. Why does his eyes look like that? Is it because his eyes are, I don't know, but it looks like his eyes are like... So, but, pink lemonade, pretty good. Was that my PC that was that lag? Oh no, I don't think it was. I think it was just the video. Okay, I was making sure. You gotta make sure it makes it sound ice. Still gonna taste the same because it tastes horrible.
Which might have hurt Prime's popularity more than someone like Gordon Ramsay rejecting it, since their audiences were quite similar in age and interests to Prime's main audience. Meanwhile, proven sports drinks like Gatorade, Powerade, and Body Armor started making their way back up again. Another huge misstep Logan and
back up, they were never down. They were never down.
KSI took was introducing Prime Energy as a companion to Prime Hydration in mid-2023.
Prime has now launched a new product, Prime Energy. You want energy now?
See, I think this is what I really heard about Prime. Around Prime Energy. But, yeah.
Drink Prime.
Yeah, I think it was like Prime Energy. I was like really learned about Prime.
It's better for you.
Not only because they were forcing themselves
Energy drinks are not better for you.
Into another saturated market dominated by massive names like Red Bull and Monster, but this new product raised even more concerns than Prime Hydration, with most of them centered around the health problems caused by its excessive caffeine content. Prime Energy, when it came out, was loaded with over 200 mg of caffeine. To put that into context, each can of Prime contained caffeine equal to 6 cans of Coke.
Oh. Oh. Ooh. That's not good. 2 Red Bulls. 2 Red Bulls. You'd be seeing the people on TikTok drinking like those 4 Red Bulls, 4 Monsters or whatever. I think it's like Monsters. But, goodness. 2 Red Bulls and 1 Prime. I gotta be drinking Prime Energy to actually feel that. Holy crap.
Or more than 3 cups of coffee. According to doctors
Crazy.
and pediatricians, this amount of caffeine can cause heart problems, anxiety, and digestive issues, especially in the children and teens that it was being marketed towards. Especially in the children and teens.
There's a kid with energy drinks. A kid that still needs whatever this is called, kid seat, child seat, whatever, has Prime Energy. Like I get Prime like this kid, he's correct. This kid, he's not correct. I'd way rather have a kid be drinking Prime like hydration than Prime Energy drink. That's so much more unhealthy. Like that's crazy unhealthy for a kid that like is in a child seat to be drinking Prime hydration or Prime Energy drink.
That it was being marketed towards. This eventually resulted in an uproar from parents, teachers, and doctors calling Prime Energy out for being incredibly harmful towards their kids. It even got banned completely in New Zealand and the majority of schools in Australia. Even in the US, there were calls for the FDA to get involved and investigate the contents of the energy drink. However, what hurt Prime more than any of this was the gradual loss of the audience that put it on the map in the first place. By this point, it was pretty clear Logan and KSI's hype tactics only worked because most of their audience was made up of kids and teenagers. However, after Prime had been in stores for over 2 years,
and there were better memes out, better things out, then everything fell off because nobody was focused around, oh my god, look at this Prime, oh my god, look at this Prime. It was more like, oh my god, look at this tongue, Sahor. That was this year, but same thing. I literally forgot about Prime until I saw this video. Like, I seen this video, like, just, yeah.
the novelty wore off. The idea of 2 massive influencers teaming up just wasn't as exciting anymore, especially to the Gen Z and Gen A kids who were known for hopping from one trend to the next. And so naturally, the hype started to fade. The only thing that could have kept Prime on top after that point was its quality, and since that was severely lacking, the number of repeat customers for the brand declined rapidly. This inevitability resulted in the supply catching up to the demand, especially because of the huge manufacturing contracts Prime had signed. By mid-2024, Prime was available in all major retailers across the US and UK.
You can find it like 7-Eleven. I saw one at 7-Eleven.
Displayed on most prominent shelves, but there were very few people willing to buy it. The athletes that usually brought sports drinks still preferred Gatorade or Powerade over Prime.
Noda. Oh my god. Why is this is an old photo. I don't know why he put that up with the Prime. But is it an old photo? I don't know. But Gatorade, so much better than Prime. Also just way more hydration that that I know of. But I think it's way more hydration.
And as a result of all those factors combining, sales in both the US and UK fell astronomically, with them dropping by 70% in the UK in 2024 compared to 2023, causing a 92% drop in profit from the previous year as well. As for the US, sales dropped by 40% by just mid-2024, leaving the Prime team with no choice but to go into strategic review mode to transition into a more sustainable, long-term presence in the market. However, before they could come up with a new strategy, Prime was hit with news that would make things so much worse. Because 2024 wasn't just a rough year for Prime on store shelves, it was also a disastrous one in court. The lawsuits started piling up quick, each chipping away at the brand's image even further. It all began in August 2023, when a woman named Elizabeth Castillo filed a class action lawsuit against Prime Hydration. According to the suit, independent chemical testing found that Prime's grape flavor contained PFAs, also known as forever chemicals, which was misleading at best and a serious health concern at worst. Because when Prime
Prime's so unhealthy. Like, I'm learning even more from this video how unhealthy Prime is. It's crazy. That's why I liked Prime, like the first time I tried it. Second time, oh yay, Prime. Third time, it's Prime. Tastes terrible. Give me a Gatorade.
Hydration first came out, it was marketed as having 0 caffeine and all clean ingredients.
So between the hydration and the better for you ingredients, in our opinion,
yeah, and then like he was trying to like prove on TikTok and everything, like, oh, this is really healthy for you, way more healthy. Same with like Lunchy. He was like, this is so healthy. Don't worry about every other thing you see. Like just me, the main person that owns the company. You know, it's really healthy. Just don't listen to evidence shows that it's really not healthy. You know, I feel like you don't really hear about Logan too much. At least I don't. And our only recent Paul person I heard about was Jake Paul getting knocked out. But
allegedly, it's a no-brainer. Prime is a better hydration option.
Cap.
In March 2024, they allegedly backed out of their contract and even refused to participate in a final test run of the new production line, which allegedly left the manufacturing giant in a huge deficit of tens of millions of dollars, forcing them to file a lawsuit in August 2024, which is still ongoing. Prime did file a motion to dismiss all of the charges. However, except from the judge dropping one minor count, most of the major claims are still moving forward to the next stage. Prime supplier issues don't end there either, as they were hit with another lawsuit around the same time frame by Agravana for $13 million for yet another breach of contract. Agravana alleged that Prime owes them tens of millions of dollars in unpaid ingredient bills and accused them of taking delivery.
I'm glad Prime fell off. Just saying. I'm a Prime hater. Prime okayer to a Prime hater.
Then rejecting them or refusing to pay them for no real reason. And if all of that wasn't enough, even Prime's marketing team found themselves in legal trouble, because in July 2024, they were also hit with a suit by the US Olympic and Paralympic Committee for using several unauthorized phrases in their promotional campaigns. These included phrases like Team USA, Olympian, and Olympics, along with several other Olympic-themed trademarks. The suit...
Wait, let me listen to that.
Phrases in their promotional campaigns. These included phrases like Team US Millions, but the damage to Prime's reputation was worse. Logan Paul did try to do some damage control by creating a video touring Prime's production facilities, where he took viewers through their apparently thorough quality control process, but by then it was already too late. Now in 2025, because of all of the lawsuits, health concerns, and lack of quality, Prime has been pulled from several stores across the US and UK.
It has. I didn't think it did. I thought it was just there, just nobody used it or drank it.
Wherever it is still available, it's usually in the clearance rack selling for incredibly low prices, as a commenter.
That's crazy.
Usually in the clearance rack selling for incredibly low...
That's crazy.
prices. As a commenter on YouTube puts it, it's hilarious to hear about the Prime craze when everyone wanted it and no one could find it. Now they're giving it away, lol. My grocery store literally has cases of the stuff selling for $1. At the end of the day, Prime was doomed to fail from the get-go because it was a brand built on hype and not innovation.
Yeah, it was straight up.
It tried to...
I forgot about the KFC Prime. What did that even taste like? Never tried it. It didn't sound good, but never tried it.
Cheat the fundamentals, but once the hype died down, the product itself just wasn't good enough. Even if you ignore all the chemicals and the excess caffeine that people claim it has,
still tastes terrible.
It just wasn't up to standards set by industry giants like Gatorade, Powerade, and Body Armor. That said, both KSI and Logan Paul likely won't be too affected by Prime's downfall, at least financially, since they've already made their millions. However, their reputation has already taken a serious hit because of it, and it will continue downward if Prime really is as harmful as people claim it to be.
That was a good video. That was a pretty good video. That was the Internet Antichrist. The deserved downfall of Prime. Very well deserved. I mean, if I really want a hydration drink, I'll just go get Gatorade. If you ask for a hydration drink and doctor's offices are just gonna say Gatorade, so just get Gatorade. Prime's just terrible. Just built around popularity and the people around it that was like, oh my god, Prime, made by 2 influencers. Okay. Oh, now there's a new meme out? Okay, let's switch over to that. Let's not worry about Prime. So it was not even like a real thing. It was just made by popularity. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Really. Hope you guys enjoyed, especially. This was a pretty fun video to watch. So, and I learned some new things. So I'll subscribe to